All right. We're live too, so we can
Live from Naperville.
live from the VFW. It's 3873. Okay. So let's start. I know we're half and half. Let's start standing up. All right. So let's come into our mountain pose and start with big toes touching up to hip width distance apart. And let's just take a moment to check in with the body. So we made this adventure to get here live and in person for yoga finally after 4 months. And if you want just a couple of smooth, soft breaths. Finding that inner calm. And one more breath. Beautiful. All right, so let's move around a bit here. And let's start with our cat and cow. So this is moving the spine is the most important thing to get us started being awake and mobile and flexible. So let's start with our cat and cow. And if your feet are in close, you want to move them out a little wider, that's fine. Or in a little closer. And we'll start with bending the knees. Hands come to the front of the thighs, tuck the chin, shoulders can come forward. So this is our cat, and it's an exhale. On the inhale, we're going to come up and look up. Exhale back. Inhale, this is our cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. And then let's come back to that neutral spine. Let's spend a moment here with lengthening the spine. So that's our forward and our back bend. So we want to extend the spine, and we're going to do that with our palm trees, which is kind of a balance pose, but it's also moving. So we'll inhale, arms up, and then if you want, you can come up on the toes, and then exhale, bring it back. Inhale, and exhale. If you can make it one movement, that's great. If not, you can do two. Inhale, toes, exhale. Beautiful. Try the feet wider. Excellent. Maybe one or two more. Nice. Okay. Let's come into our laterals next. So usually for our laterals, I bring my feet out a little bit wider because my center of balance is going side to side. So we'll start with one hand on that hip, and then we're going to inhale that first arm up. Exhale, bring back. Inhale, other side. Exhale back. And it doesn't matter which side you do, just as long as you do both sides evenly. So you can do what I'm doing or mirror what I'm doing. Nice. And last time on the second side. And then we're going to add a breath. So we'll inhale the arm vertical. And then on the exhale, over towards one side. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Nice. Inhale. exhale, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. So we're opening up the space. Inhale, exhale in this lower rib cage. Inhale and exhale. And why that's important is that's where our diaphragm is. And we need to have that flexible so we can get full breath. One of our classmates sent me an article that Harvard and MIT did a study on yoga and meditation to help relieve symptoms of COVID. So there we go. Yoga for everything.
Everything's COVID.
Yes, exactly. Excellent. All right, so let's do one more round of that, and we're going to do one breath all the way. Inhale, all the way over. Exhale, all the way back. Inhale. And exhale. And let's do one more. Beautiful. All right. So after going side to side, let's come back to symmetrical. So we'll come back to that cat and cow. And again, feet can be wherever comfortable. Bend the knees, hands to the thighs, tuck the chin. It's our exhale. Inhale, rounding up, looking up, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Excellent. And then back to center. All right, so our last two directions is the twist, left and right. And again, I like my feet a little bit wider for balance. And then your choice where you want the arms. They can be down closer to the sides or up higher towards shoulder height, maybe just below, straight out. All right, so we're going to inhale, lifting on the exhale, first side. Inhale back to center, exhale, second side. Inhale, center, exhale to the left or the right, whichever. Inhale, center, exhale. All right, so let's come back to center, and then we're going to go another round. We're going to add an extra breath. So we're going to inhale, lift, exhale, first side. Stay here and take another full breath. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, second side. See if you can send the breath to that lower rib cage. Inhale, back to center. A couple more times. Exhale. Full breath into that rib cage. Back to center on the inhale. Exhale, other side. And then back to center and release. Beautiful. Let's come back to our symmetrical. Cat and cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Beautiful. And then let's come back to neutral spine. So we want to come into some half sun salutations. So feet can be hip width distance apart, closer, wider, whatever works. And then we'll start with arms out to the side. So hands together at the heart. Inhale. And then exhale, arms out to the side, forward fold. We're hinging at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, arms out, all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands down. Let's do a couple rounds of that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, arms out, all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands down. All right, we're going to do that again and add an extra breath when we're in the halfway lift part. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, arms out to the side, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. We're going to pause here and take another full breath, extending out the crown of the head and back. And then on your next exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, arms out. Inhale, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Take another full breath here. On your exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, arms out, all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands down. Excellent. All right, we're still here. Let's come into our warrior ones. So if you want, you can come back halfway on the mat or so. Turn that left foot out and step this right foot forward. And let's start by warming up that knee first. So we're going to inhale here. On the exhale, bend the knee. Inhale straight. Exhale, bend. Inhale straight. Very nice. Next time that leg is bent, push off and step it back. Let's go to the other side. Turn that right foot out. Step this left foot forward. And we'll warm up this side. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale straight. Very nice. And then bend that leg, push off, and step back. All right, so let's add arms here. Turn that left foot out, step this right foot forward again. And then your choice, if you want, I'm going to go arms straight up the first time. If that's too much on the shoulder, you can bring hands to the heart or cactus arms. All right, here we go. So we're going to inhale, bend the knee, arms come up. Exhale, bring it. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. And then let's do one more. We'll inhale, arms up, and take another full breath here. Excellent. Release the arms and push off, step it back. Excellent. Right foot out, left foot forward. Same thing on this side. If the arms get tired at any time, you can switch. All right, here we go. So we're inhale, arms come up, bend the knee. If that back leg is uncomfortable, you can bend that back leg too. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. And we'll do one more. And we'll take an extra breath here. And then release. Bend that knee, push off, and step it back. Excellent. All right, so let's find our warrior two. So this time we're going to start with the left foot forward first. Back foot's at 90 degrees-ish. And then the torso faces the same direction as that back foot. Bending this front knee over that front ankle. Hands together at the heart, arms open. Gazes over those front fingers. And then this is me. I always have my shoulders up here, so soften the shoulders away from the ears. And let's take a moment to check in with the body. Excellent. And then let's move, and we'll go through side angle pose and peaceful warrior. So let's start peaceful warrior. Right arm comes down to that right leg, left palm comes up and towards the ceiling. It's our peaceful warrior. And then side angle pose, we'll bring that left forearm down to that left thigh. You can start with that right hand on that right hip, send that right shoulder back. And then if you want, you can bring that right arm up towards the ceiling or overhead. And then we're going to windmill all the way around back to peaceful warrior. Back to side angle pose. That right arm, again, can be hip, ceiling, or overhead. And one more time, peaceful warrior. Back to side angle pose. And then we'll finish back in our warrior two. Drop the arms and step the feet back together. All right, other side. So we'll step that first foot forward. Bending that right knee over that right ankle. Torso's facing the same direction as that back foot. Hands together with heart, arms open, gazes over those front fingers, and soften the shoulders away from the ears. Take a breath or two here. And adjust your feet or your arms. Anything that didn't end up where you want it to be. And then let's go through side angle pose and peaceful warrior. We'll drop that left arm down. Open that right palm up, right hand comes up towards the ceiling. And then all the way around to side angle pose. You can bring that left hand to that left hip, send that left shoulder back first. And then if you want, you can bring that left hand towards the ceiling or overhead. And then let's windmill around to peaceful warrior. And back to side angle pose. And one more time, peaceful warrior. And side angle pose. Excellent. Let's finish up in our warrior two. Take a couple breaths, check in. And then drop hands and step back together. Excellent. All right, so let's come in and do some wide-legged forward folds. So I'm going to stay this way on my mat. If you want to go sideways on yours, that might work better. You probably don't want to face the wall. All right, so we'll start with just our half sun salutation. You can start with the hands on the hips or hands at the heart. We're going to inhale here, lifting up, and then on the exhale, hinge at the hips, coming forward just as far as is comfortable. Hands can come down in front if you like, or they can stay on your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. You can have a slight bend in the knee. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Excellent. All right, so let's add arms if you want. So you can leave your hands on your hips or do the arms. So I'm going to go sideways with the arms this first time. So we'll inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and the hands can come to the front of the legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, nice bend in the knees, coming all the way up. Excellent. All right, this next one, I'm going to go arms forward. If you have back issues, I would say stick with arms out or at the hips. All right, so here we go. Inhale. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, if the arms are out in front, they come up to the ears. Bend the knees, coming all the way up. Exhale, all the way up. Beautiful. All right, let's heel toe the feet back together and give the feet a rest. If you want to roll the ankles out a little bit, coming up onto the tops of the feet. Just give we usually do this if we're seated, so it's a little hard to do when you're standing. There we go, beautiful. All right, so let's do another round of wide-legged. We're gonna do pinwheels, so that's kind of a twist. So we're gonna bring the arms out to the sides and just go as far as is comfortable for you. So it might be the hip, it might be the knee, it might be the ankle. So you can choose how far you wanna go down, okay? So we'll take an inhale here. On the exhale, coming to the left side with the right hand or vice versa. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, other side. Inhale up. Beautiful. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Excellent. All right, one or two more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, back up. And I'm going to do one more. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, back up. Drop the hands and heel toe feet back together. Excellent. All right. So let's come in and we're going to do let's come into triangle pose from standing, and then we'll make our way back down to, or we'll make our way down towards the floor. All right, so triangle pose. Let's start with right foot forward first. Back foot's at sort of an angle, whatever's comfortable on the knees. The idea is that this front leg stays mostly straight, but you can always put a bend in anything that you need. All right, arms out to the sides. We're gonna inhale here. On the exhale, extend forward. We're hinging at the hips, and then we're gonna tick-tock the arms. And since we don't have blocks or anything, just come down just as far as is comfortable. Try not to push on the knee itself. And then if you can, looking towards the horizon, if that's comfortable. If not, you can look at your foot. Other option is looking up at that upper hand. That might affect your balance, so just go slow. When you're ready to come out, we're going to grab that invisible rope, pulling up with that upper hand. Nice. And bend the front knee and step the feet back together. All right, let's go to the other side. All right, arms out to the sides. Inhale. On the exhale, extend forward and then hinge at the hips, tick-tock the arms. Wherever comfortable, bring that front hand onto that front leg. If you can reach the floor, that's great. That's not our aim. And then looking towards the horizon, if you can, or down at that front foot, up at the hand that's up towards the ceiling. Take one more breath here. And then we'll grab that invisible rope to come back up. And then drop the arms, bend that knee, step back together. Excellent. All right, so let's come down to hands and knees. And let's find our cat and cow again here. So we'll exhale, coming into that cat, tuck the chin. On the inhale, leading with the collarbones, looking up towards the horizon, the opposite curve on the spine. Exhale, back to cat. Inhale, cat. Couple more on your own, moving nice and slow. And then back to our neutral spine. Excellent. And then let's come into a lateral from here. So we're going to bring this right hand over towards the left. And then turning and looking at that left foot. So feeling that length from the right shoulder to that right hip. And let's take a breath or two into that right rib cage. And when you're ready, lock that right hand back and let's go to the other side. Left hand comes over, turning and looking at that right foot. Let's breathe into that left side body. Excellent. Left hand comes back. And then let's find that symmetrical spine again. Cat and cow, exhale, cat. Inhale, cat. Excellent. Back to neutral. And then let's come into our gate pose. So we'll do our open twist here. So we'll start with bringing, get my right leg out. Either one is fine. We'll do low gate pose first. Left hand stays where it is. And then on an inhale, let's bring this right arm up towards the ceiling. Take another breath. And then bring that right hand down, tuck that right knee under, and left foot comes out, or vice versa, if you did the other side first. On an inhale, let's bring this left arm up towards the ceiling. Excellent. Left hand comes down, tuck that left knee under, and then coming up to a high kneel. So we can do our tall gate pose. So if you have a block and you want to use that to switch sides, you can do that. And we're going to start with the left leg out. All right, hands can stay on the hips, or you can bring that left hand down that left leg. On an inhale, we'll bring that right arm up. On the exhale, bring it over towards that left foot, just as far as is comfortable. And then inhale, bring it up. Exhale, release. Switch knees. Other side comes out. Excellent. And then right hand can stand that right hip or down that right leg. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale over towards the other side. Beautiful. Inhale, coming up. Exhale down. Tuck that knee under. And then we'll come back down. From here, let's come and sit onto one side or the other. If you want to sit on something, have a blanket, or you sit on your block. And then let's do a little bit here, seated. So if it's comfortable to sit cross-legged, you can do that. If it's not, you can bring your legs out straight. Hands under the legs if they're out. Front of the knees if they're crossed. All right, so let's start with our cat and cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale. And excellent. And then we'll come back to center. And then let's find our laterals, so our side to side. So starting with the first hand, one side down, we'll inhale this second or the first arm up. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. And then let's add a breath to that. Inhale. Exhale over to the side, pushing in with the hand that's on the floor to keep that opposite knee from popping up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's go all the way over with that breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time each side. Excellent. All right, let's finish this with our twist. We're going to inhale a lift. On the exhale, going to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. And one last time. Excellent. All right, let's do symmetrical, cat and cow, and then we'll come back onto the floor, onto our back. Inhale, looking up, cow. Exhale, cat. Beautiful. And let's bring the legs out in front. And actually, let's do a forward fold before we come down onto our back. All right, so legs can be straight out from the hips or closer together if that's more comfortable. You're going to inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold wherever the arms get to. That's totally fine. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, arms back up, and then release just the arms. All right, feet come to the top of the mat. Hands on the knees are going to roll onto the back. And let's do a good morning stretch. So toes Pointing away, arms up overhead. Nice long extension of the whole body. And then when you're ready, we'll bring the arms back down by your sides. Feet come into the mat. And then let's bring the knees up into the chest. So a couple of options here. You can have hands on the knees. Exhale, knees come in. Inhale, release. Or hands can come to the spot where the thighs meet the hips. Exhale, hands slide up. Inhale, hands slide down. And then the other thing you can do is bring the knees out a little wider. That might be more comfortable on the lower back and the neck. So let's do a couple of our apanasanas here. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, release. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, release. So from here, after you finished a couple of those, we're going to add on the LOL parts. We're going to inhale, legs come up, arms come up overhead. That's our L. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Inhale, open into our L. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Inhale, open. Exhale. And one more, inhale. And exhale. Nice. All right, let's do a couple more of our apanasanas. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, knees out. Excellent. All right, from here, we're going to come into a gentle twist. So let's set the feet back down on the floor, arms come out to the sides. And we're going to keep the knees together and just gently bring both knees over towards one side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, knees go to the other side. So we're just going a couple of inches either side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. We're going to inhale back to center, and then you've got a choice with the head. So we'll do a couple more. You can either bring the gaze towards the same direction as the knees, or you can go opposite. So if the knees go to the left, the head goes to the right. Inhale, center, or if the knees go to the right, the head goes to the right. So finding what's comfortable, or third option is stay looking straight up at the ceiling. So moving nice and slow. And then when you finish both sides equally, let's bring the knees back to the chest and find that spine back to symmetrical, a couple of apanasanas. And after you finish those, feet come down to the mat and then all the way straight out. We'll finish up with bringing the arms up overhead. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale back down by your side. If that's too much for your shoulder, you can do cactus arms or snow angel arms. Excellent. And then when you're ready, arms come down by your sides. We'll release the legs away from each other. Arms can come out away from the torso a little bit. Palms facing up or palms facing down. And then anything else that you need for your relaxation pose, you can bring your legs up on a chair or bend your knees and bring your feet into the mat if that's more comfortable on your back. We'll do a full body relaxation, walking down the body, relaxing each part as we go, starting with the feet. Relax the toes. Relax the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the heels. Release the ankles. Relax the calves and shins. Release the knees and the space behind the knees. Relax the thighs. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Release the jaw. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Roll your head side to side. When you're ready. And with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. When you're ready, and again with an inhale, using your upper arm to push up to a comfortable seated position. Bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way. We're going to do a version of sun breath number 3. So something I learned while we weren't all together about, so I'm doing it right now, the back of the neck down into the spine. That's an area that we kind of are doing a lot of this because we're on our phones and computers. So when we're doing this, we're going to inhale and look up and then exhale and come back. Okay, we'll do that 3 times. And that's something you can take home as homework too. So let's bring the arms in front, palms, elbows, and forearms together. We're going to inhale, open the arms and looking up. Exhale, bring the arms back and tuck the chin down. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more, inhale. And exhale. Excellent. Hands back at the heart as we go forth out into this beautiful day. Let's go forth with kindness, compassion, and gratitude, not just for others, but especially for ourselves. Be like me about and say namaste.
Namaste.
Yay! Thank you guys. We made it.
Thank you.
We're back.
We're back.